So funny story. Okay, you know what I'm going to talk about, right? The mosquito story.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were up. So Charlie married my mother-in-law, and we were at his hometown where his mom and family lived. Was it Three Rivers?
No, it's Bellevue.
Bellevue.
Bellevue, not Bellevue. There's 2 Bellevues in Michigan.
Okay. Well, we were there and visiting his family, and it was during 4th of July weekend, right? It was 4th of July.
Yeah, we got married on the 6th, so.
Yeah, it was on 4th of July. And it was funny. So we're sitting in the backyard. The mosquitoes are eating us alive. And a buddy of mine, a really good friend of mine, was sitting down. And I remember I read something saying that mosquitoes are attracted to bananas. Like if you eat bananas and it does something to your blood, and mosquitoes are drawn to that.
Potassium.
Oh, it's the potassium?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And so I was kind of a douchebag, and I was like, I told my friend, he's like a health nut into all the natural remedies and stuff. And I told him, did you know that if you take a banana peel and you rub it all over your arms, it's a natural mosquito repellent? And he's like, oh yeah, man. I remember reading about that. And so he took the banana peel and he just started rubbing it all over his arms. And before you know it, he's just like, you just see him over there slapping his arms, and like his whole arm is like loaded with mosquitoes. And that was pretty cruel. I'll never do that again. That was really bad.
Although it was quite funny.
It was hilarious. And then the funniest thing about that is we remember that it's like a hillbilly town in Michigan.
It's not a hillbilly town. It's a
good
old farming community.
Yeah, a farming community that has an outhouse. What is it, a porta potty race?
Well, a lot of places have that.
So they do the porta potty race that each, I guess, team, they create their own porta potty that has little, stick things.
Well,
and
it's got to be mobile, and somebody's got to be in the porta potty during the race.
Right. And so then they take off running and then they allowed us to take balloons and water balloons and try to, hit the people with it while they're racing. And so it was quite interesting. I've never seen anything like it. But the highlight of that whole day, more than the banana peel and the outhouse races, was this competition they had, which I've never heard of either.
You've never heard of the toilet paper toss?
No.
Seriously.
It was a toilet paper toss, okay? And apparently it's a big deal. So they had this, everything all, like they had all what is it, the lines drawn on the ground where you had to throw it, and they had to measure and see who threw it the furthest. And so all these guys, all these people are lined up, and they're taking the 4-pack of toilet paper and they're throwing it as far as they can get it. And I'm like, I get embarrassed pretty easily, and I didn't want to do it. I did not want to do it at all. And then my buddy, the banana peel friend, got up there, and he went to go do his thing, and it encouraged me. I'm like, okay, if he's doing it, I got to do it. So I stood behind him. He went up, he launched it. It went really far. And then I grabbed it, and I threw that thing so hard. It flew through the air, it hit the ground, and it rolled. And I went past the barriers that they created, and everyone was freaking out. They're just like, whoa. And it was
especially your friend John. He had to get back in line and try to beat it.
Yeah, and so my buddy was like, I got to beat this. So he kept trying. And but anyways, I blew everyone away. No one could come close to my record. And it was like the highlight of my life.
I will tell you this part. Jason went after me, and I threw it, and I told him how to grab it to throw.
I knew how to throw it. I mean, it's common sense.
But by the time, the first people that went, the toilet paper was still thick, and by the time it got down to us, it got really scrunchy in the one corner where everybody was throwing it from. So you could get good grip on it.
I would have figured that. I mean, you tomahawk it and throw it, but there was people that tomahawked it that couldn't.
Yeah, he threw
it that far.
He threw it so far
it was way past.
He made the local newspaper.
I made the local newspaper. They carved a statue of me. It's still there in that town in Michigan.
They tore it down. It
was offensive. Gosh, dang it. Oh my gosh. That was funny. That was a good one. I remember when I threw it, it blew everyone away. They freaked out, and it was just an amazing moment. And then the reporter said, "Who do you throw for?" Because they thought I was on a team or something. And it just caught me off guard. First of all, I couldn't even believe that I achieved such greatness throwing toilet paper. And then a news reporter's asking me who I throw for, and then the dumbest thing possible comes out. You know how the typical person says, God, I do it for God, or I do, for my mom and my family. I said myself. That is what I said. Who do you throw for? Myself. My one moment. It could have been an epic little speech.
Womp, womp,
yeah, womp, womp, womp. I need to get that effect back. We need that. So, yeah, that was one of the highlights of my life. And I can say that I'm a toilet paper world champion thrower.
And what was your prize?
Oh, my prize was a whole bundle of toilet paper, a whole pack of toilet paper.
From Sam's Club.
It
probably had 56 rolls.
Yeah, and we're still using it today. And that was like 7 years ago.
I thought the toilet paper shortage thing a little bit ago made it.
No, nope. So that was an amazing memory of that trip.